Professoni. Professoni. What's up? Is anybody watching? Hey. What's up? What's up? What's up? By the way, guys, don't wonder why I look like this. You will definitely see why in a few seconds. What's up, Ana Maria? Juan, Foy Felix. Foy Felix. Ich schreib dir gerade ein, genau gerade geschrieben. I just texted this guy right now. Loika, what's up? Did anybody watch the live stream, the crazy live stream that I just did? Greetings to Portugal. Hey, greetings back. Kiel. Isn't Kiel a name from Scandinavia, Norway or something? Cool. What's up, Nate? Yeah, for everyone right now wondering why I look like this, I will definitely explain it in a few seconds. Maybe some of you watched the live stream. That was crazy. ¿Qué tal, Clara? Denise, what's up? Juan, Chile. Ya sé. Shetland, what's up? Chicago, Jose Luis Camarillo. Man, I've never been to Chicago. I definitely have to go there. I'm pretty good, actually. It was really fun. So I'm gonna wait a few seconds and then we'll let everyone know. Oh, we're already 35 people. That's crazy. I will, guys, let you know what happened. Really amazing thing, man. It was so much fun. Yeah, the jacket is not fitting anymore, to be honest with you. It doesn't fit. It's really... I weigh too much now. I think I weigh right now 215 or something. Okay, so Ljorka watched that one. Belgium, what's up? I know, I'm Professor Johnny today. I even had glasses then. Listen to... Did anybody watch the live stream? Oh, man. If I watch through them, I really get dizzy. Yeah, we will discuss what happened in a few seconds, few minutes. Everyone asked me, and I have, of course, my opinion, but we need to be careful with what we will say, because, of course, it's his personal decision, but we can definitely talk about it. Russia, what's up? Martin's getting scared. I think a lot of you guys missed the stream. It was not on my channel, by the way. People ask me. The stream before was not on my channel. It was on the channel of Nanowar of Steel. It might be still up there. Let's check if it's still there. Guys, it might... I don't even need them. Why am I wearing them right now? Yeah, I didn't tell it. I'm going to tell it in a few seconds. Okay, 45 people. So what happened was... I'm going to check right now if indeed the live stream is up there, because I think you guys will enjoy that one. Let me check. So Martin is scared the way I look now. Good. So I can already tell you guys what happened. So the band Nanowar of Steel. Does anybody know the band? Everyone knows them, right? Nanowar of Steel. Oh, it is online. Perfect. There you go, guys. We can actually watch it a bit. We have no dislike. Interesting. You guys want me to play a few seconds of what I just did? Man, I really look like the Great Gatsby or something. Like from the movie. All right, where is this one? Okay, everyone is asking me now. So what happened was they talked to me, and because I really like their music and of course their music videos, so they basically asked me if you know, because I always told them like, I want to be part of your movie or one of your music videos. So we talked for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and that was a secret. You guys didn't know that. And today was the day we did a live stream on their channel. I'm the professor. That's why I look like this. I was Professor Johnny, the reaction coach, and I had to teach them about reactions and how you do the real reaction channel. So of course a parody as a joke, and we did it. Right now I can actually show you a few seconds, a few minutes. If you want to watch the whole thing, please watch the whole thing for yourself. Everything was improvised, nothing was planned. People are right now reaching out to me saying like, oh, good jokes, Johnny. I'm not kidding. I didn't know any question. They didn't know any question before. We just went for it, and everything was improvised. The whole jokes went pretty well. At some points, we got a bit too much. We exaggerated a bit, but that's the power of comedy, and I love it. These guys, I really understood these guys. We really hit it off. I mean, saying maybe that's my Spanish blood and their Italian blood. We just connected. It's really cool. It was really cool to see. So, let me read through a few comments. So that's what we did right now. So I'm going to play the video. And then, of course, after that, we can discuss what happened with Marko. All right. Yoka, I have no idea. I was like this. That's how I looked. Yeah, it was not on my channel because we will do it more often now. It went really well. So we're going to do it more often. And we will also do a behind the scenes video. I'm about to shoot it this weekend. And this will be really fun. It's going to be about the certain training and workouts that you need to do to be able to do or master the art of reaction. It's really funny. Perfecto reazione, yeah. All right, so let me play the video for a second so you guys understand what we did. Okay, so this, again, that was all live. I didn't even watch that.
Hey everyone!
Hello guys!
Oh, there am I.
What's up? Here with a special guest tonight, Professor Johnny.
Woo! Welcome on board, Professor.
By the way, well done. The logo was right in my face. I didn't realize that.
Cheers to you, Professor Johnny.
Yeah, I have nothing to drink, but cheers.
I got whatever. Water. You are here to teach. You are on duty, so when you are on duty, you're not supposed to drink, right?
Yes, I'm also a teacher of reactions. That's true.
Exactly. I think it's your first lesson, right? It's your first reaction lesson. But
yeah, that's why I look so professional. You have to do it right way.
Exactly. I mean, that doesn't mean you won't get hired. You are already hired as our professor of reactions. But anyway,
of course.
So let us just briefly recap on the idea of this reaction lesson.
My father.
So we are now still. We started our own reaction series channel, whatever. And the thing is that we need to take lessons. I mean, the ancient art of reacting to videos is not something that you can learn overnight, like by yourself. I mean, we are professionals. It's not like, oh, I want to become a drummer of Dream Theater, and then tomorrow you go and you do such a easy task compared to reacting to videos.
Maybe if you want to be Lars Ulrich, then yes, 1 day is enough. But other than that, then
I see we're starting with some political correctness over there. That's the way we like it. So anyway, bottom line. So it's us. We're Nano still. We are humble people. We know that there's many things we don't know yet, so we need to learn. And we took a professional, like the number. It's not even number 1. Maybe it's number 10 in the reaction scene. Number 11, because we cannot afford number 1, to be honest. But anyway,
that's true.
That's true.
Okay.
No, you cannot.
So, guys, now you know what happened earlier. Let me continue. Professor Johnny, continua.
Even take number 1 if you're not. You cannot even appreciate that, right? I mean, if you don't even know how to play an instrument, it's useless to go and take lessons from the best players. You need to get the basics first, right?
Right. Like Lars Ulrich, for example.
Exactly.
Monica Minucci is like asking what happened.
So no, we are doing this reaction class, and the idea is that now we'll scroll through YouTube.
We created a university
and
of
look
reaction.
for a reaction video, and Professor Johnny, will teach us how, by looking at how people react, how actual reactors react to other videos. He will teach us all the secret moves, the secret sides, how to wave your hands, how to move your face in weird ways.
Who's Olivier?
How to say, oh, I haven't seen this before. I wasn't seeing this coming. Oh,
and
I'm so surprised.
Very important, because it's very hard to say that sentence the right way. You will see.
Okay, we will see.
What's the name? Sorry, Professor. What's the name of the guy we are going to watch right now?
That was actually, well, you will see what happened. We planned on not saying that, of course. All right, guys, this is actually fun, man. Let's continue. I think I have no idea.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Broadcast it to you.
Real reactors.
Yeah, that's the first lesson.
Exactly, that's the first lesson.
Okay.
The first lesson is be surprised. Okay.
Okay. Exactly.
All right, there you go.
I will take some sketches here.
Let's take some notes. Let's take some notes. We need to write down. So be surprised.
Yeah.
I will take some notes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Don't write the name there, though. It might be.
The logo's right.
I was asking about that for a purpose.
So no.
How do you spell the name?
This is what I learned by looking at reaction videos. Tell me if I'm wrong, Professor React. That's a real reactor doesn't. He never really looks in advance. I mean, you go there and you see, and you really want to be surprised. And so the real thing is that
it's getting really crazy.
Sheer chance you find a video, and then by pure chance you do a reaction of that video, and you're so surprised, and all these faces come naturally out of you, right?
Naturally, of course. But of course, you also have to be a natural in doing that. So you will see. And by the way, leave some space for later. You're going to get some homework for today. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Very important.
Okay.
Good professor.
So should we start? Should we start scrolling through YouTube and searching for completely random videos that we should react to?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. Oh, look. How random. Just randomly on YouTube, I found this hip hop head's first time hearing Ginger Pisces live session reaction.
Yeah, I've never heard Pisces before.
No, me neither. Ginger, who's that?
Never heard it.
No.
Let's find out.
Man, it was a lot of fun. Amazing. Yes, teachings about how to become a reactor.
So, maybe know Alex Hefner, right?
Yes, I heard about him. Yeah, Alex Hefner.
Okay.
I think he's also. I think he's number 1, right? I'm number 10. He's number 1 in reactions.
Yeah, 10, 11. I'm not sure. I didn't do the ranking properly. How many streams do you have on Spotify? Kidding.
On Spotify, right?
On Spotify, yeah. We should do Spotify reactions anyway. So we are. Oh, by just pure chance, we've been looking. You see here, video reaction Ginger. Oh, we see this video reaction. I think we should go for this. It's luck is driving us to react to this video.
Yeah,
Let's go.
especially because by chance in the search bar there's the name of the video. But
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Even with his
Come on.
with his last name, with Hefner, right? Because Hefner
Yeah,
is part of
please.
the title of the song.
Yeah, don't worry. It's just chance and random.
Right, I know.
It was your cat that was typing, you know.
Exactly.
It's so crazy right now, guys, because
So wait, let me do
I
something.
just did the live stream, so I was about to answer this guy right now. I thought for a second I'm still in the Zoom conference.
Here.
I have a lot with these Italian guys. You have,
Okay.
like, same sense of humor.
So it's fine. Let's switch to full screen mode. Is it go? Okay. Are we ready?
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Go.
Let's do this.
Hey there, YouTube, what's going on? Hello! I hope you're
All right,
having
stop
a magnificent
already.
day.
Stop.
Okay.
Very, very important.
Okay.
You can never start a video like, hello everyone, what's going on? You have to be, what's up everyone? You know, you have to be crazy, because that
Okay.
way you grab the attention of Look the at Buffalo audience writing already.
Oh,
down everything. Very important. Mr.
Okay.
Buffalo, cool. Yeah, Mr. Buffalo, write it down. Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Fucking cool. Yeah.
Fucking cool.
Fucking cool.
Very important.
Yeah.
Can we try like Winona?
Yeah?
Give it a try.
Yeah, do
Alright.
that.
Go with
What's up,
the
Tyler?
video.
Did you see the stream?
Okay.
No, you should try the reaction.
No,
Yeah.
you should try like as a reactor.
Yeah,
It's funny. I'm
something
reacting
like,
to us reacting to
hello
another
guys!
guy reacting.
Here we are! Do you
Yes.
a new video, man?
Yes, always screaming. That's always good. Yes, screaming is also good.
There's no problem for Italians.
He just-
Yelling, yelling like under cocaine or
Meth.
Yes,
something-
I mean, it always
This is-
depends. Depends on the
this is
price.
okay.
What's cheaper?
The passion for music.
depends.
Depends
On
on the
the
price
price.
and where you are, which continent, which country. You know.
And
Right.
country and kind of drugs.
Kind of drugs. Okay. Put it everything so when police comes and finds your death note, then they can also see all the details about drug dealing. Should we move on? What do you think? Ready?
Let's continue.
Hey, it's your boy Alex, and I'm back today with another reaction video. Another first for me, another first for the channel, another first for y'all. Today we are going to be reacting to Ginger, right? Yeah, Ginger Pisces, but not only the studio song. We are listening to the live session because so many of y'all in the comments were like, if you listen to this, please, please, please make sure you do the live session. And I just want y'all to know that I read them comments. I love hearing what y'all have to say, and I read through your comments numerous times a day. Not even kidding. Unless it's some dumb negative bullshit, like some dude was like, yo, you don't know anything about metal. You might as well just go get a gun and shoot yourself in the head. I was like, that.
Look, let me. This is something very important, I think.
Yeah,
Now
I
this-
have a question actually.
Like, that
Wait.
is a
Wait.
drastic ass jump. I was like, obviously, I don't know metal. That's why
Oh,
the
no,
title
fuck.
to these videos
So
What was the question?
is bullshit. I'm getting that shit out of here, but we are a
No, I just wanted to take a look at his face. He had a very wide mouth at some point.
like that is a drastic ass
Nah.
jump. I was like, obviously, I don't know metal. That's why the title to these videos are Hip
Anyway,
Hop Head Reacts to Metal, because I'm
Does anyone
brand
have
new to the genre,
anything to
bro.
say?
By the way, everyone that knows me already now knows that this is, of course, and knows Nanowar. This is not completely serious, right, guys? Don't be mad.
About this?
So if it's any negative bullshit,
I have
I'm
a
getting
question.
that shit out of here, but we are a
Okay.
Yes, question.
Do we have to say that many people requested us something, even if we are opening a new channel with no subscribers?
Very good question, and the answer is yes. Always say 2,000 people recommended me this song.
Cool. Great.
Yeah. So the rule is you always take the amount of subscribers and you multiply it by 6,000. Very important.
Okay.
And then you know how many people recommend. Yeah.
So
Which in our,
2,000 is an appropriate number.
Yes.
in our case, it will be more than people that are actually living on this planet, I guess. But I think it's fine.
Well, but you have to do this. That's the rule, right?
Okay. It's by 6,000.
Yes, but I think so.
It's a fixed amount, right?
Yeah, that's the official calculation. That's how it
Okay.
is.
Nice.
okay,
Everybody knows it. Every reactor knows it. That's.
Okay.
I hope you guys are
Should
writing
we move
everything
on?
down. By the way.
Yeah.
tight-knit family. We are a group. We are a pack. We run together. That's what this channel is. Let's get to the video. But before, I want to talk about popcorn real quick because I love popcorn.
That's how it has. Tyler, that's my university of reaction.
Maybe
My favorite kind of popcorn is kettle corn, right?
Buffalo?
maybe I write his name wrong. He was choking himself. I took notes about his name.
That means you have.
Let's see if he die in 20 seconds.
It works in the past as well, right? It works retroactively. Nice.
Okay.
And where in the world do you eat the most amount of popcorn? At a movie theater. Why the hell don't movie theaters have kettle corn to sell? I would be buying that nonstop. Movie theaters need to get on kettle corn. Anyway, let's get it. Link to the original video will be down below in the description. Y'all make sure to check it out if you want to.
Fuck that.
I don't even know if this is considered metal. I have no idea what.
One thing. So actually, two things. Is it mandatory to say all the time, like, oh, I'm not into this kind of stuff. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff. So it's like you're creating expectation in the people, right? Oh, this guy doesn't expect anything. It's like he has no clue.
Yes. If you react to Cannibal Corpse, for instance, then you're going to say that you like Justin Bieber. You always say the contrary. You know, you always say the opposite. Very important.
Okay.
Professor Johnny, I have a question too. Do we have to do these kind of things like slap your hands or do a punch, slap, or other gestures to grab the attention of the audience?
Yes, good question. But Mr. Buffo, don't worry. If you take the drugs at the beginning, it happens automatically. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like something like...
Yeah, something like this.
Like this could work. Okay.
Everything works.
Dumb faces.
Yeah.
Dumb.
And drugs.
I have another question. Do we need to put inside our videos like some excerpts from movies or other people doing other stuff, like to make our point?
No.
Is it mandatory or is just this reactor that does this? Is it like...
Well, even the professor himself uses sometimes snippets, but if you do it too much, it gets a bit too much. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you don't have to do that. Don't concentrate on that.
Too much is too much.
We got a comment which is pretty important here. The important one, always saying subscribe and like and push the notification button.
Federico
Faenza. I think it's a very important point. Yeah.
Well,
thanks, Federico.
To be honest with you, you have to do this. You really have to do this, no matter the genre. Always say that at the end of the video and even before.
At the end, okay. So
also activate the bell for notifications.
Yeah, exactly. Push the notification button.
This is actually serious, really a serious topic, because YouTube doesn't notify you if you don't click on the bell button. So yes, he's right. Professor is right. Listen to the professor.
Okay, so what more? I think it's fine. Okay. Should we move on?
Yes.
Yep.
What to expect. Didn't do any research. Kind of go into this as blind as Helen Keller.
Wow, it came right after the comment of Federico Faenza.
There you go.
Looks into the future.
That joke wasn't extremely poor taste. I
See?
Helen Keller was an extremely amazing woman. We're just going into this blind. Let's just leave it at that.
Of course, everyone knows the song, by the way. And by the way, Nanowar Steel is signed to the same label, so they know each other. Look at Mr. Buffo.
Be a friend of mine who swallows suffer.
Okay, can I ask you, Professor Johnny, why is he like opening his eyes wide open, like watch, like he has seen something strange? Was there something strange we should have noticed?
Yes, very good question, because he forgot after 10 seconds that he's actually doing a reaction video. So he was like, oh, I like this song. Oh, wait a minute. So you always have to remind yourself it's actually a reaction video, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Don't get carried away by the song.
Avoid
Okay.
by distraction.
Yes. Yes. Oh man.
This is dope.
But
Okay, so-
it's completely nonsense, guys.
No.
It's, you know,
So why?
the song that didn't even start. And that's fucking great.
Oh, maybe it's about the attention you have to. I don't know. You have to grab the attention constantly. So if past 30 seconds without anything, you have to say something. Oh, like this because you have to
Buffalo?
grab the attention.
Excelente. Exactly
you,
right.
thank you,
exactly
Professor.
right. Exactly
Thank
right.
you, Professor.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's true.
So there's every 30 seconds we need to stop and make some comments.
Yes.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Every-
Okay. Every how much time? Is it 30, 40
Well-
seconds?
Good that you asked. Also, there's an official second. It's 17 to 18 seconds.
Okay.
17 to 18. Okay.
Yes. 17 to 18.
Every 17,
To 18.
18.
Wow.
2 teens.
Yeah. And you see his face right now? Very important to look like this sometimes. Okay.
Okay. Like
Okay. Watching the void.
Abdul, try to do this face.
Yeah. Maybe everyone tries it right now. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, Professor Valentina.
Okay.
Abdul is very good. Perfect, Mohammed.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Let's move on.
I have no idea what genre this is, but I love the calm nature of it. The instruments sound incredible, and her voice, dude. Her voice, dude.
Her voice, her face. It's pretty.
Hey, that's clean. I like that.
I don't know, Maggie. I couldn't. Sometimes I
Ooh.
really was laughing.
18
Again, and this was
seconds,
all
right.
improvised. We didn't know anything. Professor is Spanish.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to watch his face because this is like the I think
Blowjob
it's
face.
Right? That's
the
exactly what
holy
happens now,
grail
Tyler. Of reactions. This phase is what everyone goes to school for. This is what you try to achieve.
Okay.
Normally, it takes normally 5 to 6 years till you achieve that, because the majority of people start like this, and then you go like this, and then once you have it, you do this.
Yeah, the hidden cock.
Yeah, it's very important. 5 to 6 years.
okay. I
amazing.
take a
The professor
screenshot
is
of this
amazing.
because I cannot just take notes.
He's so right. Yes.
But-
Okay.
To have a reaction like this, you have to watch something like, I don't know, 2 girls, 1 cup.
I actually
I mean, I got this
Yes.
face
yes.
when I watched something extreme. But okay, I took note.
Okay. I took a screenshot so afterwards I can circulate the screenshot and then everyone has notes on. This is the. Okay, it's like the final exam of the reaction.
Never look nervous, Tyler.
It's the final exam.
Okay. Okay. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that her? Is she producing those sounds?
No.
And of course, we
It's
have
a
to
dog.
dog
This
sounds.
is-
like,
Yes. A
He
very,
did-
Martin,
very
that's what we
important
have this
rule.
university.
Even though
You
we
can
know
come
it's
in-
her, we always
we
say,
say,
is
is that her? You know, just to be
Oh.
more shocked.
Okay.
Very important.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
If you see a frog, if you see
I
a
know,
frog
Tyler, all
doing
good.
quack quack, and there's nobody else, you know it's a frog, but you will still ask, is this the frog or was that the cat? You know?
Should we say, is this the frog?
Yes, yes, with the face,
Okay, sorry.
with the face. with the face.
It's a frog!
Perfecto. Yeah, perfect. Oh man.
Okay. Very important.
Frog like this.
Oh,
Frog.
so this is like the Greek.
Frog!
Exactly, like the ovolollo face.
Yes.
You have to imagine to say ovolollo. Ovolollo.
Okay. Let's go.
Good, Mohammed. Oh man, this is insane. What's up, everyone? We're gonna head over soon and talk about the departure of Marko Hietala. We just want to let everyone know what just happened on the other channel by Nanowar of Steel, because this was a lot of fun. Fizzy, you might be right.
Goosebumps means it's good.
No promises.
It doesn't have goosebumps.
Oh, it's coming.
I
over
am
here.
so
It's coming
confused.
soon.
Is that her? If it is, I can't formulate words right now. Hopefully I'll come up with something good to say at the end of the video.
Don't rely on me, and I won't deceive. The beginning.
What's up with Tyler's face? What happened?
You can't tell.
By the way, should we comment about the music from time to time, or it's not mandatory?
It's not mandatory. If you do this, then you are part of a very, very small circle, because the majority never really talks about the music. Also important. So if you know things about music, forget them. Throw
Okay.
them away.
All right.
This
Oh,
professor's
someone is
amazing.
asking about Poto Woto Minima. Yeah, it disappeared. Okay, let's put it back. Poto Woto Minima, when did it disappear?
you're right, Tyler.
we forgot about you.
Almost 10 minutes ago.
Right,
I don't know.
Should we continue with this, or
Okay.
you
I
want
tried to
to
reach
quit
you.
and
I
watch
tried
it
to talk to
yourself,
you, but-
and then we're gonna talk about?
No, I was
Let me know
too
what you
because
prefer.
when you do this face, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's mesmerizing. This guy.
exactly. I know. Anyway, so other rule. What rule number is this? I lost count, but I think it's around. Yeah.
I think Mr. Buffo wrote it down. I think
Yeah, I know,
5,
I know.
4, something like this, right?
That's why.
Like
I mean,
9, 8,
9.
9.
I mean, that's why we did it. He knows it, by the way. It's all fun and games, all cool.
Okay. So it's never talk about the music.
Never.
Okay, great.
When I wave my field and shake
Okay.
my tail, I grew a different normality.
Nice carpet.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Marco soon. It's almost done.
Wow, she's got a gorgeous voice.
Wait, but does she has a nice voice count as a comment about music, or it's like not really?
It depends on the situation. Of course, right here, that's the only thing that he knows is gonna be shocking about this song. So then, of course, he has to do this. Somehow I
Okay.
started to talk like an Italian. Then he has to do this. I don't know what happened.
Let's move on.
That's what happens when you hang out with Nanowar Steel.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's yes. The stream is about Marco and it starts soon, but it's not about Tatiana at all. It's actually about the stream that we just did. All right, let's pause it here. We can watch it later on, and let's switch to the main topic for today. Now we have a lot of people watching, so let's do this. All right, here we go. So, of course, everybody should know what happened by now. We don't want a spoiler alert. There we go. So, I woke up today to a million messages, a million news, and of course, everyone was talking about this particular. This. So, Marko left the band Nightwish. And of course, before we start this discussion, because it is not really a discussion, we can talk about it, but I mean, it's his decision. And, we always have to understand and respect decisions, personal decisions. So that's number one. Number two, we don't know anything. We don't know. We just know this statement, but we don't know what really happened. So, of course, we can't judge. But what I found interesting, and I don't know if I somehow missed it, and some of you actually told me the same, what is actually, because he's saying in the first sentence, I'm leaving Nightwish and my public life. All right. So now I want to go through this with you, by the way, because I think it's very important. Otherwise, you get lost in translation. If you don't read through, or if you don't read everything. Didn't he do a side project, Tarot? So my question, of course, is there an official statement from the second band, Tarot? Let me know right now, guys. Because if not, and if he's still in the band, then I don't know exactly what happened. Because if he says he's leaving public life, that means he's of course leaving the second band as well, and every other project he's in. Okay, Tyler says he understands why he did it. Let us know, Tyler. Thank you very much. Yeah, we will continue, Martin, afterwards. Mondo said something about royalties. Yeah, I think that has to do, or is definitely one of the biggest reasons why he did it. But again, what is happening with all the other bands that he's in? Does anybody know anything about that? Hello, back to Russia. Thank you for watching. I know, Kasia, I know. It's really sad. Yes, I will read every part. Okay, so let's just agree that it's weird, because if he's leaving Nightwish and the public life, that normally means he's leaving everything. All his endeavors, whatever it is. Okay, so that is an interesting way of seeing it. Oh, thank you, Denise. Thank you. Definitely money. It always comes down to money, especially. Okay, so let's continue, and then we can go step by step, all right, guys? So then he says, of course, for quite a few years now, I haven't been able to feel validated by this life. Unfortunately, that's what happens with many topics, many fields of, art, business. I mean, we can all agree. We all have been in that position where you just come to a point, to a moment where you know for yourself, you feel miserable. You can't continue doing this. So this actually might be the most important sentence, because this actually sums everything up. Everything else is, of course, very important, but everything else didn't really change now. I don't think so. So the money thing, etc., these problems have probably been around for a few years, but they were just the tip of the iceberg. So when he says, for quite a few years now, I haven't been able to feel validated. I mean, come on, if you do something, you don't feel validated. What's the point? So I think that's very important. And if I read this sentence right, that really means he's done with music for now. Then he goes on, we have streaming company. I think he means we have streaming companies. Big guns demanding 9-to-5 work from artists of inspiration while unfairly sharing the profits. Yes, that's right. That's completely right, and I agree. But I think if you sign a contract, it's there. Of course, if you re-sign a contract or you sign a different contract, then things terms change, but this reason with the money sharing, sharing profits unfairly, that's definitely something that has been going on for a longer period of time. 100%. That's nothing new. But again, that's just something, everything was building up. My opinion. Even among the artists. All right. Well, even among the artists, by the way, this is also very important. Because best example was Slipknot. When Slipknot just fired Chris, the guy with the long nose, it's insane because he was with the band for 21 years, or in this case, I think 20 years. And then he left, or they fired him, and he said that he was never really a full member, and he was rather an employee. So imagine creating music with your bros, being in the band from the get-go, really building everything up. And then after 21 years, not 21, but 19 or 20 years, even after 2 or 3 or 4 years, you realize that, and that's, by the way, just the example of Slipknot, you realize that within the group, not everyone is treated equal. That's what happened in Slipknot. Supposedly, that's what he said. He was only a hired gun. So yes, if he says, if even among the artists, if this is true, then you will never really just take it as it is. Right now, if Martin, Steve, myself, and Tyler, if we start a band, of course, for instance, if Tyler is the main writer, yes, then you can say, but listen, I'm the main writer, I get a few % more. So even among the artists, that just shows me there was a lot of turmoil, within the Nightwish camp. Whatever, in the defense of whoever the person was, I don't want to say names, I don't know who it was, who maybe had more money or maybe received more profits. You never know what was written down in the contract. So it's not their fault. If you agree to a certain contract, you agree to a certain contract. What do you guys think so far before I continue? Yes, Arthur. Beldin, yeah, you might be right. Definitely also. Yes, I continue to react to Milan. Olivier, definitely. I think so too, Valentina. Nice. Awesome, you spoke to him. Cool. Yes, I continue to react to Milan, Arthur, but this is not about Milan Farmer right now. I don't think it's the end, but it's gonna be really, really hard to find a substitute for him because he's not, quote unquote, only a bass player. He is Marko Hietala. Nobody can sing like him and play the bass. Very difficult, very, very difficult situation. Imagine, Christian. Yes, Martin, totally agree. It always happens. you start to gain money, you start to gain, you know, publicity, popularity, and some people, some companies, they change. You know, that's how it is. Nimindri says, I've heard they split the money evenly. Well, he's just saying that even among the artists, so I don't know what's going on there. Ah, super, Gary. Dankeschön. Yes, Sani, that's why we should never really go into details. And this, I just take this example right now as a whole, you know, a whole problem issue, because this is not the only band that has going through or has been through that. And the longer you're together, you know, chances are increasing that something like this will happen. What will be the future of the band? Very hard to tell. Again, because of course you can hire a session basis, but I mean, imagine performing songs like Storytime, you know. Of course not, Maggie. Of course not. And by the way, guys, again, not specifically talking about this band, but personalities sometimes change once there's a lot of money involved. What was the saying? Give a man power and you will see his real character, something like that. It's true. Again, not about this band, just in general. You never know what's happening. This could, of course, also apply to the music labels, and we're going to talk about the music labels very soon. Okay, Risto just said, Thomas talked about this problem in the summer of last year, which Marko reported in his announcement. I didn't know that. Thank you, Lyoka. It's crazy. I gained muscle. I can't even wear the jacket. It's so funny. Even though I don't work out right now, really, because Corona. Sonia is saying, I have to wonder if this came into his thought processes at all as the whole money issue came up. Something happened. You know why I'm saying this? Something happened right now. Of course, everything built up, but something had happened right now. Something happened. Because right now, there's not a lot of stressful events going on, so I don't think they're on touring or recording anything. So you have to think about it. Something must have happened, because otherwise he wouldn't have done it right now. Yes, very, very important, Nimindru. And by the way, guys, being with a band for 20 years is not as common as it used to be. You know, give me one band that really still sticks to the same lineup. It's hard. It's very, very uncommon. Even Metallica, you know, all those bands. Yeah, Romanticide, another example, right, Martin? One, 2, 4 Spider, very interesting comment. Yes, sometimes a situation like this starts, you know, a chain of events. Not saying that other people will leave the band, but something might have happened. You know, maybe they're gonna change the record label or the management. All right, guys, let's continue with the announcement. Jan Buschmann, yes, but if you blame the music industry right now, honestly, then you should have, put blame the industry 10 years ago when it was worse than now. Now it's not as bad anymore. We have a lot of ways of still making money. Of course, those management and companies are very greedy, but due to Spotify and all those streaming platforms, it's not as bad as it used to be 5, 6, 7, or 8 years ago. So I don't know if this is really the reason, but I think maybe something happened within the contracts with the management or the label, because he's also saying, if you remember, guys, he's also saying the first sentence, we have streaming companies, big guns, demanding 9 to 5 work from artists. So the pressure is just too much right now for him. So I think the management and labels are really pushing them and really, again, he's 55. He wants to spend more time with his family. Well deserved. That's how it should be. And I think that's what happened. I think there's a change. Again, 9 to 5 work. And listen, if he's doing it right now is Corona. I mean, a band never had that much time off. So something must have happened within the label or the music industry. Maybe they pushed for more live streamings or whatever it is, to still get money. And of course, a music label, not every music label, obviously, but a lot of music labels and managements, they use you. You are the money-making machine. So take it how it is, All right, let me finish off your comments and then we're going to continue. Tyler, a good example. Yes, it happens all the time. Martin, I was just about to talk about this. Let's get into this topic later on. Something must have happened when he was on The Masked Singer, for sure. Maybe somebody talked to him. Maybe somebody suggested doing different things. Maybe somebody said, take a year off, Something definitely happened. Yes, Olivier. What is this, Daniela? Other band play Nanowar gay? That's also true, Sonia. All right, let's continue with his letter. Okay, then he's saying, we're the banana republic of the music industry. Biggest tour promoters squeeze percentages even from our own merchandise while paying dividends to Middle East. That's really interesting. I think it just feels like he couldn't take it anymore, Maybe he knew the circumstances. He couldn't turn away. He's like, man, I can't do this anymore. Apparently, some theocracies can take the money from the music that would get you beheaded or jailed there without appearing as hypocrites. Just a couple of examples here. Well, a couple of examples, really crazy examples. I mean, so he literally is saying that some of his business partners, business companies, are also financing. And by the way, that happens a lot of times, A lot of people, were financing ISIS and stuff. So, or the whole weapon industry. So I don't know exactly what he's talking about, which companies or labels. Maybe you guys know what he is meaning and what he means. Are you guys on fire with the comments? Unbelievable. I can't even keep up. Cetra Mystic, maybe, or they push them because they couldn't make that much money because there's no tour, no merchandise sales. Maybe that's also what happened. Well, Tyler, a lot of times when you leave a band, you don't say it immediately if you want to do something else. You just say, I'm done, out of respect to the fans. And then after like 2 or 3 or 4 months, then you start a different project. Because in the end of the day, he's a musician. And let me tell you something, even if he's going to stop being in the public, he will definitely still be a musician. You know, you can't take the passion away from him. I don't think it's a personal problem, Monica. I think he wants to be with his family as well. That's definitely, I mean, come on, that's, everyone would want to do this. There is no Nightwish without Tumas. I agree. Thank God he's still there. Yes, Olivia. Oh, that's what I mean. That was awesome, right? Olivia, that's true. Olivia is saying he sees that a lot of people are living on the money he makes. Yes, man, that really has to make you angry at some point, you know. Especially right now, he just said they want them and push them to work 9 to 5 jobs or 9 to 5 hours every day, even though the big people right now are doing nothing probably, you know, still gaining and making money from you. Yes, Maggie. Eric just said something. This is from another reactor. What is from another reactor? Crash Q just said something really interesting. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, imagine if you have to do the same thing for 10 years. I mean, the majority of bands really toured every year, every second year. And during the year you didn't tour, you recorded your record, you went for interviews, whatever. So now is the first time, the first year for many to actually relax and reflect. So, you know, this is definitely also a reason why he now had the time to think about that. And of course, also to think about his family, because obviously he spent a lot of time right now with his family. And maybe he doesn't want to go back to the normal lifestyle. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he got used to being a normal person again, spending time with his family. Yes, I agree. All right, guys, let's continue. Where was I? Okay, this past year forced me to stay home and think. Well, there you have it. There you have it. That's probably what happened. He became a normal person again, had time to think. And I thought, because normally you're always in that hamster wheel, brum, 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 go, 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 you know. And I found myself very disillusioned about these and a lot of things. I found that I am in need of that validation. All right. Well, that's interesting again. I found out that I am in need of that validation. For me to write, sing, and play, I need to find some new reasons and inspirations. Okay. Well, that happens to a lot of artists, by the way. At some point, you need new inspirations. That's really what it is. My Walden, so to speak. Okay, now it gets really interesting. And it's even in my book that I'm a chronic depressive. Yes. I mean, again, guys, reading through the statement, it's definitely a combination of so many things. You know, but the positive thing is that if I read through all of this here, these are things that might change. Really. These are things that he can maybe control, not really control, but maybe they change. You know, maybe the labels want to talk to him. Maybe he's gonna find a way of spending more time with his family and still being in a band. So I think chances are high that he might return next year. Okay. Okay, then he says, it's dangerous for me and the people around me if I continue. Okay, so it goes from the business standpoint to now, of course, his personal battle that he has. And, you know, I can't imagine going through something like this if I continue. Some of the thoughts a while back were dark. Don't worry, I'm fine. I have my 2 sons, a wife, the rest of the family, friends, a dog, and lots of love. Well, then, stay safe, brother. You get through this. Okay, then he says, and I don't think that I'll be gone for good. There you have it, guys. He really needs a break. He needs a break, and things need to change within the music industry, definitely with the business. And I don't think, listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to be, where is it? Where is it, guys? I want to be Professor Johnny again. If you decide to leave a band, in that moment, you don't want to have anything to do with the band or the business, whatever, because in that moment, you just know I'm done. So in the same moment, he said, I don't think that I'll be gone for good. So if he's thinking about that already now, then he's probably going to be back. Because otherwise he's going to be like, no, I'm done. And then maybe after a few years, he's like, oh, slowly but surely, I want to go back. You know, I have that feeling of being in a band again. I want to create music. If he's saying now that I don't think I'll be gone for good, then it's definitely a sign that he will be back, guys. He will be back. Conspiracy is the word of the day. For the people who like them, I need to say that my 55th birthday is now on 14th of January. When is it? 2 days, right? Yeah, 2 days. And I've certainly done my time for now. Blaming, for instance, Thomas, he knew people would blame him. He just knew it. Is an insult to both him and my free thinking. This is a very, honestly, guys, that has nothing to do with Thomas. If you read the statement again, then you realize that. This is a very sad thing to all of us. Have a care, please. But of course, now we'll know if some go there on purpose. Okay. By the way, Marko, you can never change that. That's what happened with Tarja and Floor, and that will always happen, you know. So, all good. There are a couple of things agreed on that I will do on 2021. Otherwise, I kindly and with respect ask the media, bands, artists, projects, etc. not to ask me for anything within the next year. I have some reinventing to do. I hope to tell you about it 2022. Okay. I have some reinventing to do. I hope to tell you about it 2022. So there are plans of doing something, maybe a different project. It's not a promise though. Well, at least he's thinking about it. I'm so sorry about this, Marko Hietala. Okay, he's not done with music, guys. That's already something really good. If this letter would be, I'm done with music, that's it. Sarah Grace, stay strong. Get through this. You can do it. Yeah, Tyler, it will be very interesting. EAM25 is saying Marko contributions to Nightwish were very low in the last unless in their last album. Yes, but Marko is he's a live person, you know. I mean, being on the record, and by the way, on the record in the studio, you can always work with tricks, but on stage, you see what you get. You know, you get what you see. So that's definitely gonna be where you notice a difference on stage. Yes. Yes, Central Mystic. If you feel forced to do something, especially as an artist, oh man, you get crazy. You just wanna escape that because, you know, be free as an artist. You know. Exactly. Awesome. 124 spider. Perfect. That's an awesome move from Thomas. Awesome, man. Respect. Honestly, guys, respect, because he contributes so much to Nightwish, and yet he still says everyone should earn equal money. That's off. That's awesome. Exactly, Luis. You're welcome. Man, I love the passion you guys have. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanna cheer you up. This is now the first time he really takes a break, if I remember right, reading through everything. So I think give the man rest so he can really think about it. And then they're gonna find a way. Exactly, Luis. Exactly. He's gonna be back doing music. And it's just for now, trust me, guys. And if he takes this year off, to be quite honest with you, this year won't really. I mean, I don't even think the concerts in March, April, May, June, July will happen. So if he rests this year, we need to wait. Exactly, Tyler. Exactly. He's not saying I'm leaving Nightwish for good. He's not saying that at all. You know, he's just actually saying I'm leaving the public life. I just want to relax for this year. He even says 2021. I mean, imagine if he would have said I'm leaving Nightwish for 2020. You know what I mean? Not at all. Not at all, Luis. But I don't think that's it. I think he realized a lot, because again, if you, for instance, if you're a smoker, I don't smoke, but if you're a smoker and you smoke for 3 or 4 or 5 years, once you stop smoking, after 2 or 6 weeks, you realize, hold on a second, that's how much I actually smoked. And what I'm trying to say and tell you guys is he toured so much, he was in the band constantly, that now, with this abrupt stop, he realizes, wait a minute, what is actually really going on? You know, money-wise, label-wise, the pressure. You know, I work for myself, but I also really have to pay a lot of other managements and labels, and yet I can't really enjoy the life with my family because they use me as a puppet. You know, of course, the businesses, the labels. That's what he realized now, and he probably thought, as many of you guys said, listen, I have to do the break now. Better now than, you know, than never. So that's, I'm really thinking that's what he's doing right now. Exactly, Luis. He was fed up with the industry. That's it. And again, guys, better now than maybe in 2 or 3 years when everything is back to normal and he really has to cancel, I don't know, 500 concerts or whatever. You know what I mean? The only thing I know is always to wait. Korn's guitar player had left the band 2005 for Jesus. He wanted to be a Christian. I would have never expected him to be back. You know what? He came back because he somehow tried to, combine his new lifestyle with the band. We need to. Aaron, no problem. We need to really relax. And then again, we need to think about him, what is best for him. Yes, Tyler, I agree. Resignation is like taking a year off of your work. Again, guys, we need to wait. We need to wait. Yes, Matt, that's all about that, man. You know, he was there for you guys. He made you happy. He created music. So we need to give him this year at least, you know. Shaolin, I heard that today. Somebody told me that. When was this interview? You don't know Aeon Space. Time will tell. Trust me, guys. You never know. Yeah, I know what resignation means. Trust me. He's gonna be back. Exactly. You know, you need to take yourself, Maggie, I agree. You need to take yourself and put yourself in his shoes. Rotting moose, exactly, man. That's Maggie and Rotting Moose. That's exactly what is happening, you know. And you know what? If he wouldn't take the year off right now, and we would be like, no, Marko, because at the end of the day, we're fans, and fans normally, without really wanting it, we are egoistic, you know. We just want it for us. We want more music. We don't really think about the musicians. So if he wouldn't do the or take the break right now, dude, it would probably be miserable in a few years down the line. So I think it's good that he's doing it right now. Thank you, Alexandra. I think he's gonna come back, but again, maybe not even next year, or 2 or 3 years. And about the age, trust me, if you're a passionate musician as he is, he might come back with 60, 62. I mean, look at all the other bands. Yeah, but again, we shouldn't forget that he just won the Masked Singer show. Something must have happened there. Maybe he realized, I can take a break from Nightwish and all those crazy companies that pressure Nightwish to do more and more live streams and online concerts and whatnot, and still being creative and, doing something solo. Because, guys, let me tell you something. If you win a TV show, this happens every time, no matter the platform. If you win a TV show, once you go down from the stage, it's gonna be like a wave of people, businesses, waiting for you to sign. You're gonna have so many new deals, so many new opportunities. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe new opportunities came his way where he can actually spend more time at home and still being creative, being a solo artist. You never know. Yeah, we can do the Islander. Definitely, Anders. He's not done with music. He just needs to find a different way of still creating music and yet relaxing, not having the pressure and seeing his family more often. That's exactly what it is. Let's listen to some music, guys, okay? But only 2 songs because I really have to go after this. I've been doing live streams for the last 6 hours almost, so. All right, guys, this is Nightwish with The Islander. Let's listen to some music. I've never listened to this song, by the way, never. And everyone is always telling me about my picture on the wall in this video.
Seashore at the end of day gazes the horizon with sea winds in his face. Tempest tossed island, seasons all the same.
No idea.
Anchorage and painted and a ship without a name. Sea without a shore for the banished one unheard. He lightens the beacon light at the end of world, showing the way, lighting hope in their hearts. The ones in their travels homeward from afar. This is for long forgotten, light at the end of the world.
Interesting song. I just read something interesting by Maggie. Maggie is completely right. On the topic of being creative, I think it must be really hard for someone to be creative because someone says you have to. I, for one, can't be creative when someone tells me to. I'm gonna be completely honest. Everything you do as a hobby, as, you know, as a passion, once money is involved, it becomes a job. And then you have that situation where you are forced to do something. You're forced to deliver. And you know what's worse? Imagine, listen, if you do a job and you have to be every day at work at 8 in the morning to like 5. You know that's a time frame. That's, in my opinion, 10 times worse than if you can be at work at 10 or 11, you work for yourself. Because then I would rather work 15 hours because it's for me and I don't have that pressure of doing. So I completely agree, Maggie. That's exactly what happens in a lot of cases. And you know what happens if you don't take a break? Then you suffer from a burnout. Exactly. Exactly, Olivia. Especially those labels. Normally in the sign. Yes, exactly. By the way, can you guys hear me, or should I pause this here? Anchor to the water, seabed far below, grass to wind, the heat fit and the smile. Yes, I just saw it. Okay, so, you know, if you sign a contract deal, a lot of people don't know that sometimes you sign a contract deal for like a certain amount of records that have to be released. So that's another pressure. People are going to be like, by the way, Marco, be creative right now. Create another record. Be like, I need to be creative. And that's when you don't have inspiration. And he actually said that. He doesn't have inspiration. Yes, sure. No water. Let's ask Professor Johnny if he can drink. Yes, Andrews. Okay, so I just said that, what did I say? What did I say? No, I said that if you sign a contract deal, a music contract deal, a record label deal, many of you don't know that if you sign a deal, not every time, but very often, you sign a deal for a certain amount of records that have to be published, maybe like 4 or 5. So then, first of all, you're like happy, yes, I got a new deal. But then, after maybe the second or third record, the labels would be like, by the way, Nightwish, example, you have to deliver and publish a new record by April. And you're like, okay, but we don't have any inspiration. It doesn't matter. Here's the contract. It says you have to deliver by then. So you better create an inspiration. And trust me, guys, this happens a lot of times. And very often you feel the music is just being created, generic. This happens very, very often. So again, that way you don't have any inspiration. If somebody pushes you or pressures you to create inspiration, I mean, what is that? Let's get back to Professor Johnny in the music.
This is for all forgotten, light at the end of the world. Horizon cries,
Playing in Germany.
left behind so long ago. So long ago.
Okay, so he's not in Tarot anymore. No, I can't, Martin. It's really, if I do this, I get dizzy. So I do it on purposely this way, teacher way. You remember in school when teachers were looking like this? Alright guys, finally we did it, the Islander. Awesome. Look at this guy here, Professore. Alright guys, let's do one more song and then I really have to go. I still wear my crazy outfit here. Shall we continue? Thank you, Aga. Let's do one Nightwish song and then we're gonna finish off the crazy University of Reactions. What? Yes. I look like Jerry Lewis. Anybody have seen the Nutty Professor, the original with Jerry Lewis? One of the best movies ever. Oh, is this from the new record, guys? Yes, it is. Uh-oh. Yes, Adrian. I see the comment. Yes, Simon. Maybe I should call my change my name to Professor Reacts. That would be good. No, but I think we should stick to this character once in a while. Professor.
I am the one you call the thief universe. Blankless crowded hearse. I am the haven by an unseen stream. I'll sing the dawning with you now that you have a voice, a right, a monster, carrion kind. For
was even well, that's not a joke. It's actually a really expensive jacket that doesn't fit anymore. Crazy the way he sings in this one here. I mean, to be an amazing bassist and still be able to sing like this, come on. We should never speculate about someone's death or the cause of death, Black Death. Some of you maybe know that I'm actually a sports scientist, and I also had sports medicine, so I know I know what happens with liver cancer and liver cirrhosis. I don't know. I mean, he had some condition before. Right now we're talking about Alexei Lyo from Children of Bodom. It is a possibility with the liver. I haven't seen any recent pictures of him, but when the bass player of the metal band, I don't think anyone knows them, American Head Charge, died a few years ago, I was still following him on Facebook, and he was in the hospital dying of liver failure, cirrhosis, and kidney failure, and he looked completely. He had a different look at the end, and your skin turns yellow, by the way, because your liver can't process. It's called bilirubin. I don't know if it's the same in English. Yes, I know he died. He died in December, right? I don't know what it is, man, but some people said he had already a yellowish tone to his skin, and he lost a lot of weight. Yes, these are signs. Now I'm becoming Dr. Johnny. These are signs, unfortunately, connected to liver cirrhosis or liver failure. But of course, we can't speculate. We're just talking right now about you should never, and we have to respect that, because they didn't really announce the cause of death. But yes, you guys are right. This might be a possibility. I actually know the name Thomas. make you laugh after this. Trust me, guys. Everyone is sad. I know. I'm gonna try to cheer you guys up. Oh, you're okay, Oliveira. Stay safe, man. Did you went through chemo? Of course, only if you want to talk about it. Yes, Anissa, that's exactly what we talked about earlier. You're right. Unbelievable. Olivier, how old are you, if I may ask? All right, guys, let's continue with the crazy teaching live stream that I had earlier with Nano or Steel, because we need something positive now. And again, guys, don't worry. I have a good feeling, and you better believe Professor Johnny, if he says so, he's gonna be back. Give him his time, his rest. He needs it. He deserves it, man. He's been for us. He's been there for us for the last 20 years, non-stop. That's not it. All right, where is this video? Oh, there it is. Okay, guys, let's continue. Professor. Yeah, I know. Of course, Nas. Hey, come on. All right, so let's continue with the live stream that I just made today before this stream with Professor Johnny. Nano or Steel, you know Nano or Steel, right, guys? These amazing guys. No. Of course not. I never wear glasses normally. Oh, let's continue with this crazy thing here. So you guys can see me there, right? In the corner, teaching them. Yes! Very important. You have to learn how to open your eyes more than normally. No, okay. This is not enough.
Okay.
What's the title of the
Look at me right now. Look at me right now, and this is how you have to do it. Yeah, it's true.
Okay, that's great. I cannot do that.
Yes.
Too much.
Yes, perfect. You know, right now. Perfect.
Oh.
Did you go to an eye trainer or something like that?
Yes, I went to the eye school. It's actually Open Your Eyes. It's called the school. Yes,
okay.
It's in the Schwarzwald down there.
Ah, sure. I thought it was by Professor Lecisotti.
No, he's not there. He's not there anymore. He's gone.
Shit.
Yep.
Schwanz.
But
Okay.
however, let me say that this guy is a cheater because he has the glasses that makes his eyes bigger than the normal size. So maybe we have to purchase the same glasses.
Without glasses, it looked like this.
Canadian.
You're right. Tricky. You're right.
Let's move on.
You missed it. It was this crazy live stream a bit earlier.
Jesus.
Let me actually make it a bit bigger for you guys. This was really fun. All right, there you go. There you go, like this, so you can see a bit more.
Shit's got his period.
Wait, I got a comment because it's true. I mean, it's a nice thing to have a night trainer, but I'm worried if I ask about the mouth trainer.
That's me, by the way.
Then
normally you don't talk about the mouth trainer, but by the way, eye trainers are very expensive. Very expensive.
Even the trainer doesn't talk.
No, he just looks at you like this the whole time. That's it.
Anyway, no, I was just wondering because we were putting so much emphasis on the mouth, and we should have the mouth wide open. I'm not sure I want to finish this school, but anyway, let's move on.
I am baffled right now.
What?
That is incredible. That is incredible. Woo! That bass though, that's funky.
Is it really funky?
No,
Just asking.
not at all.
Okay.
No, actually.
Wait, sorry if I interrupt again, but I have some comments to make about the Christmas lights in the room, because I always thought that, you have some Christmas tree and then you put the lights around, and I think it's something we should remark about. Sorry if I'm making a video, I'll comment about the video. I'm really sorry, I shouldn't, I know that. But I felt like I had to at some point.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I apologize.
That bass is really prominent, but the guitar in the back is crazy as well, and the drums are just on point. Like, this is such a cool live session, bro. And this girl is an amazing singer, phenomenal, bro. And she's got a very cool Mia from Pulp Fiction thing going on.
I want that trophy. So dance good.
I like that.
I must say that this part was really on point.
Yeah, sometimes you have to tell the truth,
Okay. How many times per video?
2 times.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
2 times. Phenomenal.
Okay.
Voices swimming through the river, all the lights against the stream.
There you go. See?
Oh my god! More, bro! What?
Look at me! I got a goosebumps.
Oh man.
This is true goosebumps.
Vroom, vroom.
You guys should watch the whole thing so you guys understand what is actually happening, what that was about. Well, let me just make it short again. Whoop. Like this. All right, guys. So let me. Awesome. Whoop. Let me show you right now I'll send you the link. So if you guys want to watch the whole thing, you can watch the whole thing, of course. There you go. I know, Olivier. They wrote down everything. All right, guys. Thanks for watching today. I'm gonna actually finally relax. That was a crazy day today. Did I actually send it? Yes, I did. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Take care. Watch the whole video. It was really fun. See you next time. Bye-bye. Wait.